Hey guys, what is going on? So I wanted to provide an update on what my training has been. I know that only like 4 people watch these videos, but I'm going to say it anyway, just because I want to continue to update on my progress. So essentially, I think in the last video, I talked about me just doing kind of, pretty low volume workouts every day, doing, bench press and pulling exercises, primarily pull-ups. And I said I was going to try and continue to do that. And that is what I have been doing. So I have been consistently doing bench press and pull-ups, slowly ramping up, not trying to do anything special and just doing it every single day. Didn't really do anything in terms of diet or anything like that. Now, recently, I have been getting really into fitness again. I've been talking about it with one of my friends who he's been into fitness. He's kind of on and off like me. And he's really getting into it again. He's going to school for exercise science, which is what I went to school for. And it's just kind of getting me fired up to do things again. So I've also gotten an inspiration to start cutting again. So that is what I have been doing over the past week or so. And for that reason, I am working out twice a day again, which is something that I really liked doing in the past. Now, I know it's not sustainable, but essentially, since the last time I made this video, up until maybe a week ago, I was working out once a day, just doing bench press and pull-ups. And now I'm doing that same thing. I'm adding in some other exercises here and there and working out 2 times a day. So I'm probably going to do my workout in an hour or 2 here. And then I'm also cutting. So I'm doing extra walking. I think I've made a video about walking for cutting in the past, but I just think walking is the most phenomenal, easiest, best way to lose weight, at least for me personally. I'm also just eating less calories overall. I'm still trying to get protein in and stuff like that, but usually I'm not that great at structuring my diet, so I just kind of try and eat less and exercise more. So I'm working out twice a day, and essentially what I've been doing has been banded bench press, and then I either do chin-ups or pull-ups, however you want to say it. I do both. So I basically am doing them on this kind of pull-up bar on this rack that I have. Now, I'm too tall, otherwise my knees would drag on the floor. So I kind of use a bench and just kind of let myself hit the bench. And it's not really a true pull-up / chin-up, but same idea. And it's essentially getting the lats and everything like that. And then with the bench press, what I'm doing is, my understanding is that the bottom of my bench press is the worst, the stuff that is most associated with, your chest. And so I'm really working on exploding off the chest and bringing that momentum up. So really just trying to get the most explosive lifts I possibly can. So over this time period, I've kind of been doing pin presses down at the bottom. And that has worked pretty well for me in terms of getting my bench kind of back up to where it used to be. If you recall, when I was doing nucleus overload, my bench went down quite a bit. Once I started doing pin presses, my bench kind of went up probably within 10 pounds of what my max was. I haven't done overhead press or anything like that because I don't have the room. So basically, I'm doing pin press right off the chest with bands. So I'm trying to explode as much as possible. And then also obviously working those triceps at the top. Usually my triceps are not an issue, but I thought that, needing that momentum to be able to explode through and finish the rep that I get out of the bottom, and then pausing at the bottom, obviously with the pin press. I think it's been, I've been progressing pretty quickly with this, and hopefully that'll transfer over to my bench. So I have no idea if I'm in PR range, but it seems like my numbers are going up pretty fast on that specific exercise, so that's good. In terms of going back to the gym, potentially doing overhead press again, maybe getting back into deadlifts and stuff like that, I'm thinking about going to the gym tomorrow. Now, my understanding with my gym is that it's only open during the day. I always would go to work and then I would hit the gym after work. Now, I can't hit the gym after work because it's only open in the day from my understanding. And so I might try and go and see if I can go there tomorrow before work. I probably won't schedule my day around that. And then if I figure out how it all works in terms of social distancing and everything like that, I might start going back to the gym, on weekends, or I might try and figure something out. It's kind of a complicated situation, but I might start going to the gym and being able to actually film my workouts because I feel like it's not really functional to film my workouts here. So I might get back into that. I know some people, a very few amount of people actually liked my vlogs in the past. So maybe that's something that will return. Once I start going back to the gym, I do hope to continue to do that. But I'm not going to do vlogs in the basement here. I just don't see that as being something that I want to do. So anyway, been getting those pin press, banded bench press, and the only other thing as far as nutrition, I've been adding in casein protein, something that I've had, but I haven't been regularly taking until recently. So hopefully that can help with my gains. As far as my weight and my cutting, basically, I'm around 220, which is the level that I was kind of at for a while. So I started out quarantine at maybe like 215, got up to around 230, 235 maybe, once I got kind of pretty fat. Dropped down, started cutting, got around 220 once the weather started getting nicer. And then I stopped my cut, and I've basically been between 220, 225 for months now. And then I'm starting to get back down again. So now I'm at around 221. I'm hoping to lose as much fat as possible and just be light. I honestly don't care if I lose a little bit of muscle. I just want to be lighter. So I guess a lot of updates, but that's where I'm at. Hopefully I can hit a PR on something. Hopefully my bench, would make sense. Otherwise, I've been doing pull-ups a lot, and then I've been doing face pulls and everything like that. So hopefully I can start to, gain some muscle here, burn some fat, something like that. But I'm just getting back into getting serious again. Basically throughout all of quarantine, other than the very beginning, I was not serious about lifting at all. And there were periods where I wasn't even doing it at all, really. So hopefully I can get back into, really liking fitness again and starting to, document my journey a little bit more, because I want to continue to do this and kind of show how I progress in a little bit more of an advanced stage here that I'm in. I'm not saying I'm an advanced lifter, but I'm getting there, or I'm close to it, or whatever else. So anyway, that's all I got to say about that. I will keep you updated, and I'll talk to you soon.